I've seen worse. Seriously. Hello, welcome to Just My Thoughts. I'm your host, Khaleel Ward. On this episode, I'll be talking about Flight Risk. It came out in 2025. It's now on HBO. The movie stars Mark Wahlberg, Michelle Dockery, Topher Grace. It was directed by Mel Gibson. Didn't know that going into it. And I will be spoiling this movie because there's no way to talk about this movie unless you spoil it, because it only takes place in a plane and I have to talk about what's happening. Anyway, I don't know the character's name, so I'm just going to call them by their real names. Grace is hiding out in Alaska. He gets captured by the U.S. Marshal, played by Dockery. She wants him to turn witness against some guy. I think Grace was like the accountant or whatever. And they need to get to New York. So they have to get on this small plane. The pilot is Mark Wahlberg. They get on the plane. Grace is chained up in the back. And Dockery and Wahlberg start talking. They put on the headphones or whatever. And she's asking him questions. He's talking a lot, saying a lot of gibberish. And she's kind of looking at him weird because something doesn't seem right. And Grace in the back is seeing the pilot license on the floor. And it's not Wahlberg. So he's trying to get her attention. And she's not paying him any attention. Like, I got this, whatever. And eventually she figures out Wahlberg is not who she said he was. And they start fighting and tussling. Like I said, everything takes place in this plane. They subdue Wahlberg, and Grace is like, please let me out of this. She's like, no, I don't really trust you. You might try to run. And he's like, we're on a plane. And now the plane is like about to crash. So she's trying to fly the plane while trying to contact people at the U.S. Marshal, while trying to find someone to help her fly this plane. And that's the gist of the story. And Wahlberg is saying things in the back as he's tied up. But it's a movie, and when you tie someone up and you're not paying attention to them, they're gonna get out. So things like that happen, and it's not good, but it's also not the worst thing I have seen on HBO or Netflix or anything like that. So should you go out and watch it? I wouldn't say do that. But if you're like scrolling, you're like, I just need something on in the background, put this on. You don't have to really pay attention to it because you're just in the plane for the majority of the movie. And it's a lot of talking, a lot of exposition to put the pieces together to who betrayed who did this, who leaked this, who should I trust. It's that type of thing, but it's just, the dialogue is not, well written or anything like that. It's just the movie you put on in the background and like, oh yeah, I saw that. But it's not the worst thing ever. Flight Risk. Have you seen it? If you did, what did you think about it? Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Deuces.